Yes, so we are live now. This is a first because we've never done a live before, mate, have we?
Nope. First for everything, mate.
So hopefully this is coming out all right on the YouTube channel if anybody wants to jump in and discuss last night's incident in the Motherwell Celtic game. Mate, let's just jump right in.
Yeah, let's do it.
What was your thoughts on the two games?
Yeah, it was fucking great night of Scottish football, mate. Um, just so much stuff happening. I thought Hearts had won the league at one point, and it looked like it. And then, fuck knows what happened at the end there. Crazy penalty decision.
It was like almost like the ideal start for Hearts, wasn't it? Like the news came round that Motherwell had opened the scoring, and then you could sort of hear the crowd being like, "Come on!" And then I mean, I thought it was going to be an easy win for Hearts anyway. But
Yeah.
when they got that 2 goal lead, you just sort of, I honestly fearing the worst, mate. I was like, oh, here we go. This is it. This is happening now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, mate. Especially when it had them as champions, like as it stands. It was like you just could see it happening, eh?
Yeah, but Hearts played well. The first half, they were. I mean, the first sort of 5-10 minutes, they were quite shaky. Falkirk obviously had that disallowed goal. But once they got the 2 goal cushion, I thought they were just in control, weren't they? In the second half, it was obviously a wee bit subdued in the crowd because they obviously knew that Celtic was leading.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, they could only do their job and win the game, and they did that. So, um,
Yeah, they couldn't do anything else, mate. Like, if Celtic didn't get that last minute penalty, I couldn't see Celtic going there and winning 4-0. Well, on Saturday at Parkhead. No chance.
because we said before as well about like like if Celtic only got a draw right and Hearts only won like 1-0, then it would have been like a lot tougher for them. But because they won 3-0, like they've done everything they could to make sure the goal
Yeah.
difference was better and make sure that, I mean, what was the goal difference? Was it 5 or 6? So they had to win. Celtic had to win 4-0. Was it?
Yeah, I think it was 6 goals come the end of the game. Well, it's five now, but
So you look at that and you think Hearts couldn't have done any more. Do you know what I mean? Like they won the game, won it by a few goals, but that decision at the end, mate, is that's going to be looked at for the next 50 years.
yeah. Is there no one that thinks it is a penalty, or is it just
I'm sort of I am on the fence a wee bit with it, like just because of the angles that they gave you. You know what I mean? Like there was only that one angle that they showed,
yeah,
and the hands up like that. But there's so much more to it that people are discussing, and now that I've sort of slept on it and seen it with fresh eyes, it is a harsh penalty. But it gives like
yeah? It's fucking it's mental because he's went up and it's like his arms there, and it's like is he hit his face? Or has he handballed it? It's like 2-1, isn't it?
because I initially thought they'd given it for the elbow on Trusty.
Yeah.
I thought that that's what they were looking at. And then
Uh,
whenever they sort of slowed down the angle that they gave you, I was like, oh my god, that's a handball.
yeah.
Um, and obviously, like like I sent you the wee still going, no, this is what they're debating, and it's like his hand is up there, but like the ones in the commentary box were saying and stuff, like how the projection of the ball is how you can get that if the ball hits your hand. Do you know what I mean? Like it's very very difficult for the ball to travel that far if it's came off the hand. So, I mean, you're absolutely livid if it's given against you, but it's one of those that you take it if it's. I think the big thing, and I was listening to Talksport this morning, and they were saying that the Arsenal West Ham game, they spent 5-6 minutes debating that incident on Raya. Whereas John Beaton jogs over and looks at the screen for 20 seconds and then goes, penalty.
Yeah. He must be getting in his ear though. He's like, just have a look at this because there's something that's happened. Like under pressure, isn't he? Like completely under pressure.
And this is the thing, mate. Like we don't know that what that pressure feels like for those referees, because
No, no.
whatever decision you come to, you're going to be hounded from either sets of supporters, because if he didn't give the penalty, then it would have been talked about. Oh, was it a handball? Was it a foul? Like
Yeah.
it's just one of those, mate. But I think it's more just the point that it just didn't take him very long to come to his decision, and as well, there wasn't a lot of angles that they looked at. Like, let's be honest,
No.
you know, in England they've got 3, 4, 5 camera angles that they're flipping between, and they're getting different angles.
Yeah.
Scotland still do their VAR checks on a 1970s BBC camera. You know what I mean?
Is it? Yeah. They haven't got the technology up here yet.
Yeah, mate. It's like the camera that they used when they landed on the moon, mate.
Yeah. Do you know what though, mate? See, from Motherwell's perspective, I think that's completely reckless. Like, why's that defender doing that? It's a throw-in.
And this is an argument as well, mate. Like, the game was over. People are saying that. And people are saying that the penalty was awarded in the 98th minute, but if you actually watch it back, the throw-in was taken within the time of the game. So there was 5 minutes added on. It was like
Yeah.
94 minutes and 30 seconds when the throw-in came in, or maybe a wee bit later. So,
Yeah.
but I agree with you, mate. Like, if you're going to go up like that and make that challenge, there's two Motherwell players just behind Trusty. So why is he going in a position where he's got to go like this, and his hands knocked up and stuff? But
Yeah, it's like you're putting yourself on the spot there. Like, from that spot, it is quite careless. Like, he could have maybe defended a bit different than that. Maybe, like, so Trusty just maybe like behind him, not having to go up like that though. That's
yeah, and he's definitely played for it as well, Trusty. Like, he goes down holding his face, and he's like, ah, and you're like, right, big
yeah,
lad. He's got
yeah.
holding his face, and get up,
He's made a right meal of that, isn't
mate. He's a bloody tit, and he
he?
like just.
He's went down like, this is the last chance. This is the last chance. It's got to work.
Do you think that's a tactic in the dressing room at half time? Right, lads. If we need a goal in the last minute, just somebody go down holding their face. Come on, anybody.
Someone might feel sorry for you.
Aye, but I was laughing because I watched the catch up of the studio afterwards, mate, because obviously Boydie's a big Rangers man, and John Robertson's a big Hearts man. You could see they were just spewing, mate.
Yeah, second one, mate.
John Robertson's like, I'm not looking at this through maroon tinted glasses.
Mate, on Sky Sports News, I've just seen that they've just done a segment on Chris Boyd and Chris Sutton just sitting having an interview, and Chris Sutton's just sitting there in this white collar top, and he's just dead smug, and he's like, anything Chris Boyd says, he's just like rolling his eyes, as like, Chris Boyd's not really a scientist, is he? Just for
Just wind up merchants. Like, I genuinely do think that they need to, like, Sky need to revamp who they have on those shows, because it is getting a bit ridiculous with the leanings towards different teams and stuff, and Boydie's sitting there last night going, it's not just this one. Last week it was a penalty.
Yeah,
2 weeks ago, the Alistair Johnson should have been sent off, and you're like, oh my god, like, absolutely fuming.
And what about McInnes's reaction to it all? He's actually lost the plot, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, do you know something, mate? You can't. I find it really hard to hate McInnes. I think he's a great manager. I think he's, usually when you're faced with a rival manager, it's like it's kind of hard to like them because they're all about Hearts and all that. But I do like McInnes, mate. I think he comes across as a really top man, and I think his reaction last night was completely justified. But the only thing I would disagree with him is the fact that he was like, it's us against everybody and all that. And I'm like, mate, that's absolutely keek. Like, that's bullshit. The media have been bombing up Hearts all season. BBC is full of jambos, mate. And they've been salivating at the prospect of Hearts winning this league. So for him to turn around and go, it's us against everybody and all that, mate, come on.
Yeah, I think there's different ways of a manager to react, because you could be like, I don't know, that's the way it goes. But to act like that, that's like losing his bottle a wee bit, like just cracking up. That shows weakness. Like, could have acted a bit differently, but that must just be how the frustration, because you must be thinking, "Fucking, this is happening again." Like, it was in their hands.
Like, the 30 seconds away from having two hands on the title, mate. Like, if you think about it, like that, the game was 2-2 up until the very last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And I text my Jambo mate last night, and obviously he was gutted and stuff like that. But I says to him, in a weird way, if you think about it, I think Hearts are in a better position now. It sounds really, really strange, mate, but the pressure of going and trying to hold on to goal difference as opposed to going and playing for a draw or a win,
Yeah.
it's different pressure, isn't it? Like, it's a different
Yeah.
mentality. If you go and you say, right, we just need to defend, don't concede 4 goals, that's like a negative mindset. Whereas now they
Mm.
just go and they go, right, we'll just go and attack them and we'll go and play them. If we win the game or we draw the game, we're league champions. I think it's a better
Yeah.
mindset to have.
Do you think though, like, if you knew that you had to go there, and as long as you didn't get beat by four goals, you'd be all right. You could. It's weird because you'd be like relaxing a bit, but you'd be sitting like a low block completely. You'd be Celtic would just throw everything at them.
And you would just,
Yeah.
the game plan would just be to frustrate them for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
then
Yeah. It
on,
would be.
on the flip side of that, I think if you concede early, then the old sphincters start to go, and you start going, oh no, like we're gonna concede again here. Whereas I think
Yeah.
I think now they just go with the game plan of, well, we've been there once and we've won. We've beaten Rangers a couple of times this season. There's no fear, mate. You just go
Yeah.
and you just go. Let's play
Unbeaten
how we
against
play.
Celtic as well.
Yeah, yeah, and Celtic aren't great. You know that, mate. We've spoken about it for months.
Mm.
How they're not the greatest side in the league. You just go and imagine Hearts go and get an early goal, mate.
Yeah, and even still though, Celtic will still have to come out and just go right at it, won't they? Because they need to win the game. Um, Hearts, there's the easy way and the hard way, and Hearts have to do it the hard way.
But I was the crowd reaction at the end of that game at Tynecastle, mate. It was almost as if they'd been relegated. Like everybody's just standing around raging like that.
Sickener, innit? Yeah.
No, because they had it, mate. They had it in their hands, but they've still got it. They've still got a chance. And if one thing this season you cannot rule Hearts out, and I'm not ruling Hearts out because they've worked toe to toe with the Old Firm all season, and he'll have them. By the way, McInnes will have them fired up for Saturday. Like he will have them
Definitely.
raging in that dressing room. Like
Yeah.
I'd put a red card on that match all day long.
Yeah. If you offered this to Hearts fans at the start of the season, like going into the last day of the season against Celtic, 1 point ahead, you would have fucking bit your hand off it.
Yeah, of course you are. Like if you look at everything that's happened in the season, if you say to any Hearts fan, yeah, you're gonna have a chance to win the league last game of the season against Celtic at Celtic Park, they'd be like, happy days.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it is just a sore. It's mad because the last few weeks we've been sort of discussing Scottish football, and like I can't remember Hearts ever going through like a sticky patch or a bad run of form which has got them to this situation. It just seems
No.
like I can't remember them having like a really bad run of losing and drawing games.
No, they haven't, mate.
They've not, mate. They've just been consistent. Oh, and for somehow Celtic have just got those points back, and it's mad, mate. It's
It's a
crazy.
great
It's a great
achievement
achievement.
for them, like to be undefeated at Tynecastle all season. That's phenomenal.
Very, very good for them, mate. And they'll take massive positive energy for the forthcoming seasons, mate. If McInnes is there for the long term and he's wanting to build something there, you know what I mean.
No.
This has been the perfect season for them to put that marker down, mate, and go and recruit again and build again and challenge.
Do you think they're just going to go there and just treat it like a normal game, or are they going to set up defensively?
I don't think you can set up defensively. Like, what, last game of the season? It's a shootout, mate. Whoever wins the league. Nah. I
Yeah.
think he goes and he just gets, the guys who have been brilliant from this season. You look at Milne's been brilliant, Braga, Shanklin, Kizaridis. All these guys have been brilliant bombing forward, getting crosses in. Why would you change in the last game, mate? You've just got to go with the same mentality.
Yeah. Well, what happens if it gets to 70 minutes and it's 0-0? You parking the bus?
I'm pulling out the old Levine tactics, mate. No,
5-5.
no strikers. Right, everybody behind the ball. Come on.
Get it to the corner flag.
Yeah.
Mate, this Parkhead's going to be a cauldron. I cannot think of a bigger game in the SPL in our lifetime. Just for the what's at stake.
Yeah, it's the biggest game that I think we're going to witness anyway. Like, you've obviously had like showdowns with Celtic and Rangers in the past. Helicopter Sunday 20 odd years ago was probably the last biggest one, but this is monumental because of who it's between, mate. Celtic and Hearts,
Because those games, there was two matches. Celtic were playing someone, Rangers were playing another team, but because it's Celtic Hearts, one game shootout for the title, never happens. This stuff, does it?
But it's listen, they've overachieved from what they did last season. So and they've got Champions League. I think they've got Champions League qualifiers next season. Hearts, regardless.
Yeah.
It's either if they win the league, they get the playoff, and then if they don't, they get second. Gets like the third qualifying, whatever. So
Yeah.
Just it's going to be an interesting one how he sets up.
Just the difference between champions and second, though, isn't it? Like, you'd be second for a Hearts fan if they don't win it now.
Yeah. I think like if they were like second or third in the league, say in February, March, and they made like a run and got close to Celtic and had this chance. If they got beat, you'd go, oh well, that's fair enough, still got them. But the fact that they've been on top of the league since September, mate, and then if they go and lose against Celtic, that might sting, mate. That might sting, but.
Yeah, no.
Do you know Celtic last night, mate? They didn't look that great, but do you know who are the two players that are like really sticking out for them? Is Maeda and McGregor. It's like they're dragging Celtic over the line.
Yeah. Once again, I thought like Engels and stuff was poor, and like Negrin scores that fantastic goal, right? And he just pops up with these goals, mate. But he's never really in the game. Like you never really witness him playing in the game and dominating and stuff like that. I thought Yang was good for them last night on the left hand side.
Yeah.
He was decent, but no, you're 100% right, mate. Maeda and McGregor just sort of drive him forward, and if next season, if they're still there, then I think they need to just build the team around them, because they're still way off it in terms of where they once were as a club.
They look dead shaky at the back as well. They don't look convincing.
Yeah, and I'm not really a fan of Scales and Trusty at the back. I don't think they're that great on the ball, and I don't think they're great defending, so it makes them shaky. Do you know what I mean?
They're missing that Carter Vickers a wee bit. He's a good player.
He's been a massive miss, but do you know who's been brilliant since he's come back? And I've seen a big change. Alistair Johnson, mate.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He just gives them that like out ball down the right hand side, mate. It's a bit like Hearts with Milne or like Spittle or something down the wings. Like it just gives them that out ball to bomb down the wings and drive the team up the pitch and stuff like that. So, mate, no, it's going to be interesting, but I can't see anything else other than a Celtic win, I'm afraid.
It's mad because of the way the game is, Parkhead. I don't think Hearts should fear it, because Hearts should fancy scoring goals against them. They're unbeaten against them all season. They beat them twice. They'll fancy scoring goals. It's just how much they want to attack Celtic.
Yeah, how much they want to try and go and push and press. Yeah, like you said, mate. I don't think they have as much to fear as like the teams of old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was like a Martin O'Neill team in the 2000s and you were needing to win at Celtic Park, you'd be like, mate, we'll just send the reserves because we're going to get pumped here. But there's definitely a chance for them, mate. You can't rule them out. 100% can't rule them out.
Celtic need sort of the atmosphere at Parkhead, like what it used to be like on Champions League nights where Barcelona used to struggle. Like they need that atmosphere. They need, and if they get that, then that's going to be a massive out for them.
It'll be an absolute fortress on Saturday, mate. Honestly, like.
Yeah.
But I don't think I don't think that should affect. Well, I'm saying that from not playing professional level football, but like, if you've got a job to do as a professional football player, you need to block that out. You know what I mean? Like, you just need to go tunnel vision, and it might. The decision last night might spur Hearts players on. You never know. They might just be like,
we've got thinking that as well, mate.
Yeah. So, there's so many permutations, because Hearts will be second and raging with that. That might give them sort of the incentive to think, right, fuck yous, we're going to take that title. Nah, absolutely not. Yeah, no chance. I had people in my work earlier. They were all talking about it, like workies and that, and like this mum with a kid. And they were talking about they should get referees from like the European football to come and referee the game. Just keep Scottish referees away from Scottish football matches.
Yeah, I mean we've spoken about this multiple times, mate. That I don't think there's like corruption or anything in the game. Like I don't think you've got Beaton standing there with the British flag and going to the king and all that. I'm gonna systematically go into games here and give teams points based on who I support. I don't think it's anything to do with that. I just think it's just the level of performance isn't there from the Scottish referees.
Yeah.
And the technology's rubbish as well, mate. Like, the Premier League has multiple cameras that they're using VAR for. Scotland have 3 cameras in the whole stand for making decisions.
Yeah, and Chris Sutton was saying earlier as well. He said John Beaton was asked to go over to the monitor last night. So I think if you're a referee and you're getting asked to go over, I wonder if you're instantly thinking, "Oh, this could be a penalty," because he's only saw a flash second of what happened. But the VAR have been like, "No, go check the monitor." So it's whoever's in the VAR room. Fuck knows, but he's pretty much had to make that decision when he's went over to the monitor.
Yeah, I think it was just a surprise at how quickly it took him to come to the decision. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get the whole thing about it being inconclusive, and if you're not 100% certain, you can't give it. But it was a shock to me how quickly he come to the decision, and he just blew the whistle on penalty, and it was like, wow, okay, this is gonna blow up like a fucking balloon.
His arse folded, didn't it?
Aye, yeah, but like they were saying online, like, what do you think should be done about it? Like, what do you think anything can be done about it? With referees' performances, like
discipline, get sent into the fucking Iron Brew Championship.
back to youth level, but no, I mean, like I said, mate, the angle that I sent you, hands up.
Why is his hands up?
So I'm probably 70-30 that it was a penalty.
Yeah.
But that's they needed more angles to confirm it, and they didn't have the angles, so everybody's going to just be sitting on the fence and going, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Well, football's a game of opinions, mate.
Somebody had done an AI of, I don't know if I can show you. Actually, I've taken a screenshot of it. So somebody had put an AI picture up, and they'd redone it. So can you see that?
Oh yeah. I've seen that.
Hearts fans are all raging and be like, that's freaking ridiculous, and like, that's pure AI in that. All the Celtic fans, clear penalty, you can see it.
I hope Trusty's head's a lot better today.
Yeah, I hope so. But no, I think the conclusion we have to take from it is they need a lot of work done to that VAR that we use in Scotland. I think it either needs a complete overhaul, or it needs more investment from the clubs, because right now the system just it's causing too much controversy.
Every week, mate, and it's shocking. It doesn't get better. It's the same down in England as well. It's just pish, absolute pish. But they won't get rid of VAR now because it's been in like for too long now, isn't it?
It's too far gone now, mate. So they have to, like I said, they have to either overhaul it and make it more suitable for the Scottish game or football in general. But it's like we said the other day there, mate. Like different VARs give different decisions based on the leagues, and I find that so baffling, because surely it should be an umbrella thing where UEFA say, this is a handball, this isn't a handball, that's a penalty, that's not a penalty, and all the leagues and even the European competitions have to abide by those rules.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Because you're never getting a penalty for that in the Champions League.
Nah, no chance.
Do you know what I mean?
What do you reckon? There's a chance that it could be a big penalty call on the match Saturday? Imagine that.
Yeah. I think Derek McInnes would just implode if Celtic got a penalty on Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah. I think all the Hearts fans would just start exploding all over the park. There'd just be like loads of fucking Hearts tops and body parts everywhere.
Yeah, but then there's arguments made of there could have been a Celtic penalty for the one on Maeda. I don't know if you'd seen that with the goalkeeper coming.
Yeah.
I thought that could have been. I thought that was going to get a penalty because the keeper looked like he barged right into him.
Yeah, I was surprised that it wasn't even. I don't. Did they look at it? I don't think they looked at it.
They didn't even look at it.
Yeah, I was surprised at that because he comes out with a hand to punch it, but like his full body goes into the back of Maeda. So it's like
I know.
This is the thing, mate. It's like people throw these words corruption and all that about and stuff like that, but teams get decisions given and not given across the whole season. It's what about all the Hearts fans giving off about corruption and that? Oh, it's always Celtic. What about the trustee sending off at Tynecastle a couple of months ago? That was John beating on VAR, I think.
It happens, man. And see, like on the game on Saturday, Hearts Motherwell, like should have had 2 penalties, arguably as well. So it's just not consistent, is it? It's like, I don't know if that's a penalty. That is a penalty. It's not consistent enough.
Yeah, it's not consistent enough, and like I said, the technology is severely lacking.
Yeah.
With what the current game needs, the speed of the game and the physicality of the game, it's just not sufficient enough, mate. It's not.
Yeah.
How do you think it's going to go Saturday, mate? What's your prediction? What's your head and your heart saying?
Predictions. I think 3-1 Celtic.
3-1 Celtic.
I think Hearts will score. I've got a feeling Hearts might score the opening goal. They might come out the traps and they'll get an early goal, and then I think Celtic will sort of come back into it. 3-1, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Basically like the Old Firm game last week. Rangers score first, Celtic score 3.
I think it'll be similar to the Old Firm game. I think, Hearts might come out and, or maybe, maybe Celtic score first, Hearts equalise, and then, but I can't see anything other than a Celtic result. So what's your one? Come on.
I'm going to go for, it's going to be 2-2 up to the 90th minute, and someone is going to score a last-minute winner. Someone is. It's Hearts or Celtic. One of them's going to score right in the last minute.
2-2 in the 90th minute, and then somebody's going to score a last-minute winner. Oh.
Yeah, someone's going to score. I can just see an Aguero sort of moment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you need to get Martin Tyler up for that game, don't you?
Yeah, aye.
Get him out of retirement.
My anger! That's where he wants it.
Drink it in! Take it in!
Shagran! Bring back fucking Richard Keys and Andy Gray for it.
They're still over in Saudi or something, aren't they? I don't know where. But
fucking Super Sundays back in the day, they were class.
It was good, mate, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so that's
it's going to be some game, mate.
It's going to be amazing, mate, and hopefully, there'll be record viewing figures of it because it's what it deserves, mate. It's what it deserves in Scottish football. Both teams fully deserve to have that last showdown for the season.
Absolutely, mate.
It's quite fitting, mate. When the fixtures got announced, everyone saw this fixture as like the game, didn't they?
Yeah. But I never thought it would come to this. I genuinely thought Hearts would have had the league wrapped up, in the second or third game of the split. I thought anyway.
Yeah.
But
hey, mate, on the side thing, what a good win for Hibs last night. That goes down to the wire as well for 4th place.
Do you know something, mate? All the nonsense with the VAR completely overshadowed the Hibs game for me. Like I was looking at it, I knew it was 1-1, but I mean, incredible, mate. Like for the criticism that David Gray's come under, he's now. I think he's now surpassed the points total from last season. I think I haven't checked.
Yeah. And
he's got a game at Easter Road to finish 4th. So you can't complain.
Take that.
Yeah, you take that any day of the week. So. Happy enough, mate. If we can get that 4th spot, then fair play and get another crack at Europe next season.
Yeah, mate, would that get you automatically into the Conference League?
No, it would be. I can't think what qualifier we get, but I think it's like the 2nd or 3rd round or something like that. It's not great, but.
Oh well, mate, something to look forward to if you get it, and there's something to play for on the last day, innit?
So at least the league's thrown up a few interesting games towards the end of the season, mate. That's what you ask for, eh? Like I don't really like seasons that are finished by the 30th or the 31st game.
Aye.
You want them to go to the wire. And see last night, the whole thing with the crowd. You know, the crowd find out the scores and there's cheers and stuff, mate. It's fucking golden TV, mate.
Yeah, mate. Are you going to have two screens on Saturday? Are you going to have one for the Celtic Hearts and one for the
Hibs and Motherwell games?
No, it's going to be Celtic Hearts for me, mate.
Yeah. No, that is, mate.
Yeah.
There's a bigger prize on offer, watching Hearts lose the league.
No, I just think, you know, like, regardless of what happens in the Hibs Motherwell, I know fourth's massive, but this one's just, it's too spicy, mate, to miss it. It's far too spicy to not watch the full 90 minutes of the Hearts Celtic game. So
blinking, you'll miss it, mate.
Blinking, you'll miss it. And here's hoping that the Jambos are going to be rowing home the M8 in their tears, mate.
It's going one way, mate. It's either staying in paradise or it's going to Gorgie.
Aye. Well, we'll end the live there, mate, will we?
Yes, mate. Aye.
We'll just stop it for 2 wee seconds.